You know why? Because we don't expect men to be happy. How many women even ask their man if they're happy?
I would say I've been lucky in that a good bit of the women that I've dealt with, I would say, have been in tune with my happiness or unhappiness.
I think we take, especially black women,
yeah,
black men.
100%.
Now I am attentive when it comes to my man. I am. I'm. That's just. Hey, it's V Live here with Relationship Status. I'm with my boy
Yusuf in the building. Remember, you can catch us on all podcast platforms. Just search Relationship Status. If you want to join the show, be a part of the conversation, hit us up, RELSTAT podcast at gmail.com. And don't forget, Patreon, patreon.com/ Relationship Status, on and popping. You want to see the backstage stuff, the stuff that you can't see anyplace else? V Wildin'
Get
out.
on that Patreon.
V Wildin' out.
You said V Wildin' out. It's always me wilding the
fuck out. Get on that
out.
Patreon. Get on that Patreon.
I am only wilding out like
a
this
minute
much.
amount.
Look, this much.
It
could be this much.
It's this much.
Is this much?
It's this much. But anyway, yo, V, how was your week?
I had a pretty good week. You know, no complaints. Nice and steady. Easy going. Chilling.
Yeah, me too. It was a chill week, and ain't too much happened.
Yeah, nothing exciting.
Yeah,
I didn't win the fucking lottery.
Yeah,
no big hot date. No one came in, Captain Save a Hoe. Nothing.
Yeah, you don't want them anyway.
Shit, save me. Save me. I don't want to be saved.
Hey, y'all, we gonna get into some social media stuff today.
Okay.
We had some videos. V is always sending videos.
Don't be making like I'm a goddamn stalker. She's always sending videos.
It ain't just you, it's me too. So here's the first one.
Somebody, I'm not going through your phone. I don't need to check your location. I'm not tripping if you glance at another woman or appreciates her beauty. I'm not tripping if you like somebody's pictures on Instagram. I don't dehumanize my partner. We do not give people space to be human, to do human things, to have human experiences once we get into a relationship with them. Your partner has to now tiptoe around.
All right. We ain't got to listen to all of it.
Yeah. No,
that's the main thing, right? The space that you give your partner.
To be a human. Just to, like, I met you, like, you were attractive. Just like I found 10 other people at the bar. 10 other women at the bar.
Just because you fine don't mean ain't nobody else fine. Yeah, fine didn't stop with you.
Like, and you expect me not to look at anybody else.
So don't talk about the woman's perspective. Talk about the men's perspective. Like, how do you, when it comes to a woman, how do you allow her space, her space to be who she is?
Because I think that I met you being who you are. And what you are. And I said this 2 episodes ago. And I want you to continue to do that. I think that when we, as men, because a lot of men do it. Like, they be like, you can't look at another man. You
better not be liking no motherfucking page.
Yeah, you better not be, I seen, I put myself in the place of, I'm secure in who I am and what I do within my relationship. I'm super secure. If you feel as though you need to, if you think a dude is cute, he cute. Like, you can even mention to me, hey, that's a good looking man, or that's a good looking outfit he got on, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to engage in the conversation because I don't know if he good looking or not, but hey, I'll take your word for it.
If I say, that's a good looking man, you say, shit, surely is.
Yeah, we got a problem. So I don't know for sure. So I'm taking your word for it, and I don't feel no type of way because you're with me. You're not with them. And I think that a lot of the people that go through that stuff, like she said, dehumanizing, like, what changed about, like, at what point did I stop being a human and stop being attracted to people? I can be attracted. You're
still going to see people that look good. There is safe flirting. People don't understand that. You can look at a person's page and like their picture.
Yes.
You can laugh at their joke. You can find someone else attractive. Especially when you're in relationships that last over years, you're going to see other people that you're actually going to like.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're gonna see him. You're gonna be in a space with him. It could be at somebody's house. They're gonna be talking. You're gonna be like, damn, I like this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. It does not mean you act on it because you have a responsibility to your relationship.
Yes.
But you are not going to never feel any way about another person. You're going to feel something else about someone else, but it does not mean you have to act on it.
And that's the thing. Like, if I'm secure and you're secure and we are two secure people, we can have these conversations. You can make them comments around me. Yeah. If you hanging out with your girls, like I'm okay with you going and hanging.
See that? Yeah. I might even hear you be like, hey,
she got ass. She got ass.
When I tell you face giving body tea, face giving body tea. Yeah, and I'm already looking at you, looking at her. Because if I saw her and thought she was fine, I know you saw her and thought she was fine.
And I should not be afraid, or I shouldn't feel
to look.
I shouldn't be afraid to look, or without getting. I mean, we could be playful with it. Oh, yeah, like it could be a joke or whatever. Yes. But at the end of the day, and then like the sharing of the location, I need to.
Oh no!
Like
I need my space.
All of it.
I need my privacy. You have a right to that. I'm not going through your phone.
I don't care what's in your phone.
It's not my business. It's not my business.
It's your phone, your bill.
It's your phone. I don't give a fuck if it's my bill. I'm not going through your phone.
I just don't.
Everyone deserves the right to have privacy.
Yeah, and
period, point blank. And I have insecurities. Mm-hmm. I do. I have insecurities. However, I respect you as a human being. You deserve your privacy. I'm going to give you your privacy. I don't want to see your phone. It ain't my business.
And that's the biggest thing.
That's it.
That's the biggest thing. I mean, and we're together, and all I can do is trust. All I can do is trust that you're respecting our relationship.
And when it gets to the point that I need to see your phone, or I have a desire to see your phone,
then I don't need to be here.
Then it's time for the relationship to be over. I'm not trying to do no bullshit like that. No, and no. Not at this age.
Yeah, not at this.
No, respect each other's privacy.
As my grandmother used to say, not at this tender age. I just ain't got time.
What's the next one we do?
Next one. It says, couples listen.
Hold on. If I'm talking to you about an issue I have, let's address that issue. Don't deflect by saying, and what about you? We can't get nowhere pointing fingers with no solutions. Let me get mine out and we fix that. Then you get yours out and we fix that issue. But bringing up something you could have been spoke on only because I spoke on something, let me know you was holding what you had as ammo.
Love it. Because it's called reverse psychology. Get me out the hot seat. Let's put your ass in the hot seat. Because basically what you're saying is valid and true.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be accountable.
And I don't want to be accountable.
I do not want to be accountable. So we finna switch this nigga. Well, what about that time? We ain't talking about that time. We talking about this
moment.
Time.
We right now. We dealing with this moment right here. But it's difficult. I will say this. All right, and I'm not saying I do it. I'm not saying I haven't done it.
It's hard.
But it's difficult to sit there and have somebody like they're throwing them at you, and you like, you know, last week she did this, that, and the third that really pissed me off. But I ain't say nothing because my sister say nothing. But now let me go ahead and I'm gonna tell you one thing. Oh my God, I hate.
Turn off.
That's a callback to last episode. When you want to run down the list of stuff you did for me because we in an argument or we're in a disagreement at the current moment.
Sometimes you do have to. You got to remind a motherfucker. Yes, you do.
You can. Sometimes, but you can say that. You can remind me without listing. You can say, you know what. You know, I have been there for you. I have had your back.
You know what I'm saying? Things. It depends. The tone, what we're speaking of. It's so many factors in that.
But what are we keeping score? Because if that's the case,
if I'm winning, we definitely keep a score. If I'm winning, we for sure keep it.
No, because at this point now I'm gonna go. Well, now I don't want you to do shit for me no more. Like don't support me. Don't have my back. If when we had a disagreement,
so you might be,
if when we get in a disagreement, if that's what it's gonna be, then don't do it.
But you might be a person who don't take those things for granted. Sometimes you have to remind them motherfuckers
I've been told
when they take things for granted.
Okay. I mean,
So when you start taking shit for granted and thinking I'm supposed to do what the fuck I do, I'm gonna remind you, everything I do for you, I'm doing for you.
yeah, but you can say that without listing. I don't feel like you don't have to run. You don't have to run down for
No,
me.
you're
the
not
plethora-
every time, but sometimes you do. I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to run
Yeah,
that motherfucking list.
I ain't with that. But I can say this, that I sometimes am like, if you talk about something in the back of your mind, it's so hard not to say, but last week you did this, that, and the third, and I ain't say nothing.
I think everything is it subjective or objective? Which one?
Subjective.
It really just depends on the tone, what we're talking about, and what the incident is. It's so many factors in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
How petty you want to be, or and
said how petty you wanna be.
sometimes you want to be petty. And I think what he's referencing is more of something a little petty that's more direct that we can deal with right now.
Okay,
versus
I get that.
something that's
I get that.
big.
That makes sense.
So I mean, all of these things, it's about perspective and what the conversation about and all of that.
Okay. Now I want to give a shout out to the relationship battle twins. Hey, goes one.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women are superheroes in every area of their life except for pleasing their man and making sure that he's happy. Whenever your friend call you, she got a problem, she got an issue, she know you're going to go above and beyond to help her figure this out. Whenever there's an issue at work, you are the go-to person because you are going to strive to do what's best for this company. But when your man is not happy, you don't know nothing. Now your superhero powers are gone for the day. Whenever your man has an issue, you have no idea why. Because you're no longer a superhero. Why is that? Whenever he should be one of the most important people to you, baby, that's whenever your power should kick in the most. That's whenever your woman's intuition should come in full effect. Because why are you not happy, baby? What's going on with you? What can I do to help you? What can I do to make your day better? What can I do to make your life easier? How is it that in every other area of life, you're a superhero? Except for when it comes to making that man happy.
Because we don't expect men to be happy. How many women even ask their man if they're happy?
I would say I've been lucky in that a good bit of the women that I've dealt with, I would say, have been in tune with my happiness or unhappiness.
I think we take, especially black women,
yeah,
black men.
100%.
Now I am attentive when it comes to my man. I am. I'm. That's just part of being a homemaker. Is who I am. That's just what I do. But I do know a lot of women that are not, and I know that society doesn't care enough about black men to ask or care if they're okay. Damn, I'm too much of a tomboy. I just said we. If we okay. God damn. Damon, I am a girl. Golly, my bad, y'all. Shit. But as long as he is doing what we feel he needs to do, the assumption is he's good.
He's good.
So rarely do women even ask their man if they're happy, because they honestly, a lot of them don't give a fuck.
Because it's about,
what does it say? Happy wife, happy life.
Oh yeah.
Damn, so the husband can't even be happy.
He don't even got a saying.
Men don't even deserve happiness.
Well,
which is why a lot of men stay in unhappy situations. True. Happiness is not expected for black men.
Men don't marry the love of their lives. That's something that women do. Men marry the woman who is there when he is ready. Let me explain. By the way, I'm Taylor Love. I help explain the masculine brain, so you don't have to think so much. If you like that kind of stuff, hit the follow button. One of the biggest differences between men and women is that women live in the realm of emotion, of story, of feeling. Men live in the realm of logic, reason, direction, future planning. A woman will meet a guy when she's 22 or 32 or 27 or 43, and as long as things feel right, she's going to go in that direction, anticipating that things are going to keep feeling right, and as long as they do, she's going to be with that man. This is not the case with men. Being that we are wired to provide, even though bullshit 50-50 culture says the opposite, feminism says that women should provide for themselves, which is a total farce. We know, masculine men know deep down, we have to be ready for shit to hit the fan. Financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of the things. And therefore, a man is wired by nature to only commit, provide resources, and limit his options sexually when he is in a place that he feels like no matter what happens, I got this. You could be with an amazing man. He could love you, you could love him. If he's 23 years old, 26, or honestly, even anywhere before 30, chances of him being ready from a nervous system perspective to decide that for the rest of his life, he's going to be with one person and he's going to be responsible for himself, that person, and the other little people that come along with
100,000,000,000,000% agree. Men do not marry for emotion. Men marry who is there at the time that they decide they want to be married. Women, we look for fairy tales. And now, you know what? I'm going to take that back. Some women look for fairy tales, and some women just look for security.
Yep.
They don't give a damn sex good or not, man good or not. These women are marrying men that have full relationships with other men. Seriously.
And defending it.
And defending it. Because he is a provider.
He pays all the bills.
He pay all the bills. If I hear that shit one more time,
I know somebody who says this all the time. She said that her husband, says all the time, her husband takes care of all the bills, takes care of her. She said, I know he out there fucking bitches, but he come home every night, and I don't have to take care. I don't have to do nothing.
a lot of women stand on those principles.
And I'm just like, for the rest of your life, this is what you want? Like,
It's so.
I don't get this infatuation with finances dictating your life,
the trajectory of your life. I want for real,
like for me,
happiness. I want to lay next to a motherfucker that want to lay next to me. I don't want to lay next to the motherfucker that want to lay next to Janice, Karina, Samantha. I want a man with discipline who wants to be with me, wants to lay with me. If that nigga can pay all the bills too, thank God.
That's a plus.
But I want you to want to be.
I want you to want to be with me.
But that's why so many more men stay in unhappy relationships, because A, they have the freedom to fall in love with another woman. That's freedom to fall in love with another woman. It is.
And take care of a whole nother life, whole nother family.
Coming home every night, paying all the bills, but going on movie dates, dinners, parties, bars, experiencing with another woman. Come on. I want those experiences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I agree 150% with him. I think.
What is it? Men marry when they're ready. Women marry when they can.
Period. That's it. Yeah. First motherfucker that's proposed, because guess what? They just want to be a wife.
They just want to.
I don't give a fuck who this nigga is. I just want to be a wife. And let newsflash, women, anybody can be a wife.
Yeah.
Anybody. It's enough men out here, contrary to belief, that it ain't enough women for the men, enough men for the women. I promise you it is.
It's enough. It's enough out in the streets.
Any woman can be a wife.
Yeah, I agree with you. I 100% agree.
Because let me tell you something, baby. If you look at me, if you think I can't find a husband, you know you twisted. I'm just being honest. Look at Sanaa Lathan. You think she can't get a husband?
Yeah, she could.
Look at Tracy Ellis. You think she can't get a husband?
Definitely could.
That's what I'm saying. So please, some of the most beautiful women on the fucking planet are single. And it is by choice.
It's by choice, yeah. Because it's different. It's different to me. It's different when you single by choice than when you single because you just can't. Because you got stuff going on that you just can't get your life together.
And not only that, like I just want to. Tracy Ellis said this. I would love to be in a relationship, but one that serves me.
Yeah.
I don't need to be married to be married.
Yeah.
And I learned at a very young age. First of all, I grew up in a household that was happy, genuinely happy. Both parents, me and my brother, they called us the Ghetto Cosbys. Dog house in the suburb, not a picket fence, but a wrought iron fence. That's a whole nother podcast. I'll get into that. But because I grew up happy, when I got married, I married for security. I had 2 children. I had finished college. I was teaching, but I had 2 kids and I had 2 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh my God, who the fuck is gonna want me? It didn't matter that I was educated. It didn't matter that I was beautiful. It didn't matter that I had super low numbers when it came to having sex, because I'm funny about that. I looked at 2 kids, 2 baby daddies, nobody wanted me. So when I met this man that had all his ducks in a row, he had the money, he was decent looking, you know what I'm saying? He was no ugly motherfucker, he was all right, but he had money. It was security. I was living with my mom, with my 2 kids, and I had my own apartment, but then my parents separated, so my dad took my apartment, and I moved back home with my mom. I wanted to get out of my mother's house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This man came along, and he afforded that for me. And not only that, he afforded way more than just a house. You know, it's 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths. I was in the Jetta. He told me to leave it at your mama house. I was in an S500 Benz. I had an ML 430 Benz. My ring looked like this. And I learned, driving to that house, I remember specific days when my bitch called me, what's the weather? Bitch, I don't know. I got a heated garage. I don't know. My cars don't know what's the weather outside. If I go in the garage, it's warm. I remember one day, the first day, driving home, praying when I opened this motherfucking garage, he was not home. As big and beautiful. I mean, remember your MTV cribs?
Yeah.
People would come to our house and be like, damn, y'all should be on your MTV cribs. I mean, that motherfucker was nice. Like, super nice. And I'm 26, 25 living like this. My girl was like, bitch, you ain't got nothing to work for. Like, you got it all. But I remember being miserable. Miserable. Driving up to that house, like, please don't be home, please don't be home. Open the garage, scared to open my eye. Like, whoa, yes, that motherfucker ain't home, thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. You know, or he being home, it's like, oh, fuck, he's home. I never want to live that life. And as big and beautiful as that house was, it could not replace. I remember my birthday. He bought me, I woke up that morning, I went downstairs, and on the counter in the kitchen, because it was like big and open, Louis Vuitton bags, Prada bags, Gucci bags, like all the shopping bags with shit in it. Not one time did that motherfucker tell me happy birthday. Not one time did he say, what do you want to do today? So you know what I did? That nigga got up, got dressed, went outside, went to them streets. I went back. I got up, got the kids dressed, sent them to school, put all of that shit in my car, and took all of that shit back to the store. Everything. When he came home, on the table, that same table that he left all that shit, was, because some of them were gift receipts or whatever, back on that motherfucking table. Do you know how that made me feel?
Yeah.
That Gucci did not get in that motherfucking bed and hug me. That Louis Vuitton did not love on me. So I learned then that money shit ain't nothing. Me personally, and I could have said, I don't give a fuck, you paying all the bills. Bitch, look how I'm living. And I left there, and I went, and it was so hard for me having kids who were used to
the lavish.
The lavish. They were used to like, woo, you know, and I ended up getting a job teaching, saved me some little money, and I got me a 2-bedroom townhome. And it took me forever to get it because I had to have stairs. Yeah. Like, I can't take them from this to just one level, like one apartment. And my daughter had her own room, and my son stayed in the room with me because he was little. That was for 1 year. And then the following year, and it was I remember crying so hard, like I have failed my children because where we were coming from and now where we were. And my daughter, you know, she's 8th grade, like, oh, like, what the fuck are we doing here? What is this?
What is this?
What is this? You know, and having to disappoint them But looking at the overall picture and what my daughter was not going to see was a man who didn't know how to be a man, a man who didn't know how he's supposed to interact with his woman. She was not going to see a man who wasn't conscious of his home and his family and wasn't present. Because then she would think that that was okay, that a man isn't supposed to be present. And I didn't want her to see that.
And that can't be.
So I got the fuck up out of there. The next year, everybody had their own rooms up.
You got the hustle on.
Moral of the story, it's bigger things than money.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why it's always baffling to me when I hear women speak like that. And,
the emphasis on that's crazy.
Emphasis on that. Like there's a young lady I met. She just started her podcasting journey, and I think I mentioned her a couple episodes ago. And she was on the show. Shouts out to Jay with the Ink, Peas in the Pod podcast, and she was a guest on his show. And they were talking about. She was like, "Yeah, the list of things that a dude gotta have for her to get married." And she's like 25, and I was like,
I think I saw.
Yeah. We talked about it, and I was like,
crazy.
I was like, this
25.
This list ain't even. This list don't. You're 25. Like you don't. Like money is at the top of your list because of what social media is telling you.
So many women are miserable, but they will never admit it.
Yes.
They will. It is a defense mechanism. He pay all the bills. I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, bitch, why is you calling me?
Yeah.
Why is you woman me?
Why?
The bills paid. Don't woman me. Be the first motherfucker to woman you. Girl, bye. The bills paid. Leave me fuck alone.
That's just it. To me, I don't get it, and I just gave up on trying to get it.
And I don't get it either. It ain't for me.
Yeah.
I want to be genuinely happy.
100%.
And I stand on that.
Yeah.
Period.
100%. 100%. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. V, it's another one down in the books.
Another one bites the dust. Doom, doom, doom. Another one bites the dust.
Hey.
And another one.
And another one. Another one bites the dust. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning into our foolishness for the last hour. We appreciate y'all more than you know. Make sure that you tap into our Patreon, patreon.com/relationship status. V, how can they find you? You find in the trap?
You can find.
It's going down.
You can find me in the club. You can follow me on Instagram at VLive_baby. You can also follow us, or me and us, at RELSTAT podcast on Instagram. Okay.
Yeah,
so if you have a message for me, please send it to RELSTAT podcast, Real Stat Podcast on IG. Message me there. If you message me at VLive_baby, you ain't gonna hear shit.
You're just going into the abyss.
You're going into the abyss.
And you can follow me at The Ninth Wonder on Instagram. And once again, you can catch us both on Relationship Status Podcast. That's RELSTAT Podcast on all social media platforms.
And YouTube.
Yeah. And can't forget
Hello?
YouTube. Hey, man, we need the subscribers. Go subscribe. Y'all are playing. Y'all are viewing, but y'all not subscribing. Go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. So until the next time, y'all, we are out. Peace.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Relationship Status. Remember, you can catch us on relationshipstatuspodcast.com, iTunes, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you would like to join the conversation or leave us a dear nick, email us at relstatpodcast@gmail.com or call us at 843-310-8637. Follow us on Facebook at Relationship Status Podcast, on Instagram and Twitter at RELSTAT Podcast, and don't forget to comment, share, 5-star rate, subscribe, and review.